told you something about how the future will look like, I'm going to tell a thing about how the present looks like. The present looks like at schools. And I'm not talking about the traditional schools that we all know of. I'm here to talk about schools that are actually progressive. They want to include personalized learning in their educational model. I'll give you a few examples. This is actually a school. This is an organization that has a couple of these trucks that travel along with people who work at the fairground. For the Dutch people it's kermis. Because in the summer when these people are traveling around, their kids of course have to go to school and they provide the education to these kids. But in the winter the kids go to their regular school and they have all different methods of course. So the difficulty for this school is how to deal with all these separate backgrounds of these kids. And here it becomes clear that personalized learning is not only something that we can work around for the future, but this is also actually needed right now. So, how to become more personalized in this way? It's vital to gather a lot of data that the children already produce when working on their methods, working on their exercises, and also doing things at the schools that they work on in the winter. And if we can gather this data and learn about how they are progressing in their personal development, then these teachers at the traveling school can be much more precise in advising these kids in where to work on. Another example is a school in Almere. And they don't have regular classes anymore. They work with workshops, with experts who are really knowledgeable on different subjects, coaches. And the idea is that, of course, you don't learn only in the school itself. You also learn at home. You learn in different situations, and not everybody learns in the same way. So for this school, they have a lot of different developments going on. Actually, every child has his own development and can go to the workshops that are actually applicable for this specific person. But then you have all these different developments, and for a teacher to be able to address the children on the right moment and in the right way, to know how the teacher can help him in his personal development. Again, it should be clear what the development is of these children. So again, the data of the children can play an essential role. So what we did with Kennisnet, we opened a platform together with PO Raad, and that is a project that's financed by the Ministry of Education. And here schools can initiate projects if they want to improve their educational model towards personalized learning. And what we see here on this platform is that a lot of these questions that the school have are all around gaining more insight in the personal development of their children. So what we did, we brought the schools here. You can raise your hand if you are from the schools. So these are actually the target group here. If you are going to work in this case, you have direct impact on how these schools can improve the educational model. So it's all around learning and gaining insight about the data of children. Thank you.